this is. I'm going to find out with you. But I'm just curious to see what exactly is it that this person wants to say. It could be a Sagittarius because that's what is at the top of my deck. But I'm getting ready to find out because I feel like somebody is somewhere they so disgusted that they want to. Can't make it up. Look, open the box and Sagittarius at the top of the deck. So this is a Sagittarius reading. Hmm. Mm. This is gonna be a reading for Sagittarius. I feel like whatever this is, you're not waiting on this no more. If you was at one point waiting or, trying to figure out if it's the right time or you got to do this before you can execute this or whatever it is, go for it. But I just feel like someone somewhere in your energy, I feel like they are seeing I just feel like Sagittarius, you are really working with yourself and on yourself, and it's visible for a lot of people that were doubters, naysayers, um, dream killers. I feel like they are able to see the growth in you, the efforts and the strides that you're making to achieve something. You could have went back to school. Um, you could be practicing celibacy. You could be just really working with yourself. Sagittarius does rule the higher mind. So I just feel like you really are working with yourself and on yourself. And you probably are someone that does a lot of heavy, like a heavy manifester. So you spend a lot of time in isolation to yourself, just kind of like a hermit or a recluse. You could have Virgo somewhere in your chart. But I feel like being able to kind of go between the energy of being a extrovert versus being an introvert. Because I feel like you could be social when you want to be, but at other times you're really like recluse. And I feel like when you are focused on yourself, people want to know what you're doing, what you're up to. Why is he or she so quiet? And they start to kind of take it personal when in fact you're really just somewhere reflecting and, working on your inner understanding. And they should probably be doing the same thing. But I feel like these are people that you've spiritually outgrown to the degree where it doesn't even make sense. You don't resonate with them. So while you will tolerate them, it's one thing to resonate with someone. It's a whole nother thing to just really be tolerating someone and just be talking just to be, talking. And I feel like these are people that you don't really hold any sort of fondness for anymore. And they feel some type of way when you back up, mind your business, keep to yourself, are not really chatty and getting on the phone and girl, this is what's going on with me, giving them the lowdown on you. They feel like you are two-faced or you phony or, you think you better than them or, whatever it is. But it really, it's just, to me, it seems like a bunch of projection. And you just know that these people don't really have much. Internally, they are, bankrupt. They don't have, spiritually, they're bankrupt. They don't have any sort of um, ideas or concepts on how to kind of work on their self spiritually at all. These are people that don't have stability, are blocked off emotionally, they have a bunch of chaos and drama going on, you know, um, in connections that are not healthy for them. I mean, these are people that just got a lot going on, and you're just somewhere resting and minding your business and having new beginnings. And because you're doing that, it's got them feeling, you can't make this shit up. It's got them feeling like you are rejecting them, got them trapped in their head when it's really not even about them. It's not about them. It's about you doing what you need to do for yourself and then being able to do the same thing. And I don't know why they don't get that, but they don't. Instead, they somewhere gossiping about you, spying, trying to figure out what else they can do to put their jealousy on display, because that's really what it boils down to. But I feel like that these friends, this group of people that you were hanging out with, these colleagues, co-workers, whoever it is, or whatever it is, old relationship, it's over with. You can't make it up. The death card just showed itself. You can't make it up. It's over with. You have transformed and outgrown a lot of these connections, and that's just what it's going to be. And whether people want to accept that or not, that's really on them. It's over with. The cycle is over. This cycle of phony kicking it with people that have absolutely no good interest for you at all, other than to just be nosy, gossip, figure out what's going on with you so that they can go back to the kitchen with their boo-boo, voodoo, boo-boo, cuckoo magic and figure out how they can block it. Like, these are just people that are stressed out, worried, and confused, need to gain some clarity on their own situation. It's just really sad. It's sad. It's really sad. Let me see. Who is this Five of Swords spirit? Who is this person in this Five of Swords? Matter of fact, let's use these. Who is this in the Five of Swords? Could be a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. Who is this person in this Five of Swords, Ten of Wands? Whoever it is, they are overburdened by this whole trying to one-up you. They tired of it. They tired of their own shit. Like that, they just tired of themselves. They can't. They can't. They're tired of this. They thought that this bully. You can't never make this shit up. This bully who has been, whatever this is, gossiping. I feel like this is a group of females. This could be co-workers. This could be a number of different things, but you know what side of this is and if the situation is resonating. But this is somebody that was creating conflict, bullying with you. It could have been 5 or more people that grouped up, friends that maybe you used to hang with, but you don't have anything in common with them anymore. You don't resonate with them anymore. And they feel like anytime you back up off of them, they're offended by it. You think you're better than them. You think that you got something going on. You ain't nobody. You ain't on shit. Who the fuck are you to be cutting them off? Why the fuck you talking about you busy? You ain't busy. You ain't got nothing going on. When really it's all about projecting. They don't have anything going on. They don't know who the fuck they are. They don't think highly of themselves. So why the fuck should you be thinking highly of yourself? Basically, crabs in a barrel. You got out and they still stuck and they mad about it. That's the bottom line. What else, Spirit? This could even be family members. Now they depressed and paranoid about whatever the fuck this was that they let their imagination run wild and had them thinking that they was gonna get away with causing conflict and bullying, maybe even tried to steal some money or something from you. It's not happening though. Went on it. You can't make this shit up. Went on an adventure and got yourself popped off. Now you gone to the big house. Slipped and had an accident. Oops, yo motherfucking bad. Now you somewhere captive. A fucked up just won't give up. And this person is still, I feel like this is Sagittarius, somewhere relaxing, reading a book, minding their business, keeping it light, not being bothered with them. And somebody is sick. This person, these people could even have, see, when you have hatred, let me tell you something about hate. Hate is so serious. And it's really important that you do not allow yourself to dabble in that type of energy, because hatred is so serious that it will set up illness in the body. That hatred creates shit like cancer, stomach cancer, ulcers. You think I'm lying? You can go Google the shit. That's the type of shit that set up illness in the body. So while you're running around hating on someone, sending someone the evil eye, oh, she thinks she did, who do she think? Yeah, they think that they are the one. You should think you the one too. You should think you the shit too. In fact, you should be somewhere working on yourself and repenting on your face, talking to God and asking God to forgive you and for him to get you up out the devil's clutches. Because for you to be somewhere judging somebody, talking about what they think they are, it just lets you know how fucked up you are as an individual. Because if anybody had anything going on, they wouldn't be worried about what the next person was doing. I have people, I don't talk to them for months at a time. And when I pick back up with them, if I talk to them, fine. If I never talk to them again, they don't give a fuck. There's nobody I don't know anybody that's so bored with their life that they go rogue because the next motherfucker don't want to talk to them. Like, you're weird. That's the bottom fucking line. Weird as fuck. Anything else to wrap this shit up? Because this is shit on my board. Anything else, Spirit, to wrap this up? Somebody has a difference in beliefs. Somebody practices dark magic. You'd be surprised. And somebody was paid to do something to you, but I feel like whatever it was, it failed. And these people, they feel really bad for what they did. They feel like shit. They look like shit, feel like shit, wants to jump off a cliff. I'm telling you, somebody somewhere is so choked up with grief and so riddled with confusion as to how everything they did backfired, because they were sure, that reading I just put out, these people were absolutely sure that they had done enough. They measured it now. They measured it, but they miscalculated. They measured that shit to a T. They mad scientists pouring up potions and shit, thinking that shit was gonna work, and none of it stuck. None of it. None of it. They can't get ready for you. They'll never be ready for you. No matter how much they try, they'll never be ready for you. I feel like this is some deranged ass people from your past. They got anything else to say, Spirit? Because I'm going to wrap this shit all the way up. This is bullshit on this board now. Anything else? You can't never make this shit up. I said this in the live. Somebody want to talk to you and say something to you so bad it hurts. Okay? They want to say something to you so bad, because this is if this is a group of friends or anything like that, they lurking. So if let's say you ain't talked to them in 2 weeks or some shit like that, these bitches is around your page like little nets and flies and shit. If you got Instagram, TikTok, or any of that, these hoes is lurking and swarming like sharks trying to figure out what's going on and why you ain't got on the phone to ride that vibration, a frequency of a 5 and gossip and do all that phony kicking it with them 5 of swords that was out here on the board. They can't figure out why you ain't doing it. But see, you somewhere on your posting and shit and popping your shit and talking, and you ain't holding no, you ain't missing words with these hoes. You out here making content about these bitches, talking about them, dragging them by the one strand of hair that they got that they call edges, like a motherfucker. And they know it, and they know you talking about them. But see, they're so bold and arrogant and ignorant and stupid that they still keep coming on your phone like you don't fucking know that they know that you know that they round lurking around your shit and they know you ain't fucking with them. So they want to say something to you. They want to bring the smoke to you. They want to say something to you real bad. But they know better. They know better. You hear me? They know better than to dial your number and say anything to you because they know you can go either way with it. Whichever way the wind blow it, Jack. You don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. You don't give a fuck. You know, you don't give a fuck. This type of energy, whoever you is, I like you. Because you ain't holding no motherfucking bars. You ain't holding back on none of it. If bitch act like she's stupid, you'll get her ass together too. You'll give a fuck. I like it. I like it. You're not available for bullshit. You're not making yourself available for nobody's bullshit. I feel like you're somebody that don't even have a bunch of friends to begin with. Because see, people that are real, they don't tolerate bullshit. They smell bullshit and snakes from a mile away and they don't fuck with them. And if they do play that game with you, they let you do it long enough to see how far you're gonna go. And then when you go far enough where they've had enough, they cut your ass off cold turkey. They don't give you no notice. This is not the airport. We are not making no announcements about, hey, I'm getting ready to cut you off. No, bitch, you just gonna be dialing and you'll just be dialing. You'll be texting and you'll be having a one-way conversation. You'll get the message that you've been fired, dismissed. We tired of your presence. Bye-bye. Toodaloo. Hasta la vista. Bye-bye. See your ass in February. So Sagittarius, it's been really nice hanging out with you. If this message resonates, you give it a thumbs up. If not, I ain't mad at you either way. On both days, I'm eating, shitting, shaving, and bathing. Till next time. Bye.